Hey ARMY and K-pop lovers! You're definitely familiar with Park Jimin from BTS, right? But hold up, today we're going to discuss something absolutely mind-blowing about Jimin that you've probably never realized before. Trust me, after watching this video to the end, you'll see Jimin with a completely different perspective. So guys, before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we'll keep bringing you amazing content about the K-pop world that you won't find anywhere else. And if you love this video, smash that like button. Okay, let's dive straight into this super exciting topic. You know what, in this incredibly competitive K-pop industry, thousands of idols debut every year. They're all talented, they're all hardworking, and they all have their own fan bases. But there's one thing that makes Jimin different from all of them, and this isn't just an opinion, this is a fact that's been proven time and time again. Let's start with something obvious but often underestimated. Jimin's vocal ability isn't just good, guys. There's a scientific explanation for why Jimin's voice can give us chills and make us emotional every time he sings. Jimin has the ability to use vibrato and vocal placement in a very unique way. If you pay attention, every time Jimin sings, he doesn't just deliver melody, he's literally painting emotions with his voice. And this isn't just an empty claim, guys. Professional vocal coaches from various countries have analyzed Jimin's technique and they all say the same thing. Jimin has a natural ability to control airflow and resonance in a very advanced way. Even vocal coaches who have trained hundreds of singers say that Jimin's ability to switch between different vocal techniques within one song is extremely rare. Now let's move to his dance abilities that are literally out of this world. You've definitely seen Jimin dance many times, but have you ever noticed that every movement he makes has a story? This isn't just executing choreography, guys. Jimin is a storyteller through movement. Every time he performs the same choreography, his interpretation is always slightly different depending on the mood and message he wants to convey. What's most crazy is Jimin's ability to isolate different parts of his body while dancing. I mean, he can move his upper body with a completely different style from his lower body, creating layered movements that make our eyes not know where to focus. This is an advanced technique that's usually only possessed by professional dancers who have trained for decades. But wait, there's more. Have you ever noticed that Jimin has the ability to instantly adapt to any genre of music? From deeply emotional contemporary to aggressive hip-hop, from catchy pop to soul-crushing ballads. And what's most mind-blowing is he never looks out of character. Somehow, every concept suits him perfectly. This isn't a coincidence, guys. There's a psychological explanation behind this. Jimin has extremely high emotional intelligence, which allows him to understand and internalize different emotions quickly. So when he has to perform with a different concept, he's not just acting, he's genuinely feeling the emotion needed for that concept. Now let's talk about something rarely discussed but super important: Jimin's stage presence that's literally magnetic. Have you ever watched BTS perform live, and somehow your eyes are always drawn to Jimin? This isn't because of bias, guys, this is an actual psychological phenomenon. Jimin has natural charisma that's scientifically proven to attract attention. There's a study that says certain people have an aura that can influence the brainwaves of people around them. And Jimin is a perfect example of this phenomenon. When he's on stage, he can somehow control the energy of the entire audience. He knows exactly when to amp up the energy and when to create intimate moments that make everyone feel connected to him. What's even more amazing is Jimin's ability to make eye contact with the audience. Even in a stadium filled with 50,000 people, somehow every fan feels like Jimin is looking at them personally. This is an extremely hard skill to master, and honestly, very few performers in the world can do it as naturally as Jimin. Let's talk about something you've probably never realized: Jimin's improvisation skills that are absolutely incredible. Have you ever noticed that in every BTS live performance, Jimin always adds little details that aren't in the studio version? Whether it's additional vocal runs, subtle dance moves, or even facial expressions that are slightly different. This shows that he's not just a performer, but also an active creative contributor, and what's most impressive is Jimin's ability to read the room and adjust his performance accordingly. If the audience is high energy, he can match that energy perfectly. If the moment is more emotional, he can switch to intimate mode instantly. This level of adaptability is something usually only possessed by veteran performers who have been in the industry for decades. And now, let's discuss something absolutely mind-blowing: Jimin's ability to maintain consistency in performance quality regardless of any external factors. Guys, this is something extremely difficult to achieve. Whether he's sick, tired, or dealing with personal issues, when he's on stage, his performance quality never drops. This shows incredible mental strength and professional ethics that are rarely found in any industry. There's behind-the-scenes footage showing Jimin performing with perfect energy even though he was clearly exhausted or even injured beforehand. This isn't just pushing through pain, guys, but a genuine ability to compartmentalize and focus completely on what needs to be done professionally. Something else that makes Jimin unique is his empathy level that's through the roof. He has a natural ability to understand exactly what fans need in different situations. When fans are sad, somehow Jimin knows exactly what to say or do to comfort them. When fans are excited, he can match that energy perfectly. This isn't just fan service, but a genuine emotional connection that's extremely rare in the industry. What's most touching is how Jimin remembers small details about fans he meets. There are countless stories from fans saying Jimin remembered conversations they had months or even years ago. This level of care and attention to individual people in a massive fanbase is something that literally only Jimin does consistently. Let's also talk about Jimin's artistic growth that's absolutely phenomenal. If you compare early debut Jimin with current Jimin, his evolution is incredible, but somehow he never lost his authentic self. This is a balance that's extremely hard to achieve. Most artists, when they grow, either completely change or get stuck in their comfort zone. Jimin somehow manages to constantly evolve while staying true to his core identity. Every project, every comeback, every performance shows new layers of his artistry. But what's amazing is all this development feels natural and organic, never forced or calculated for market appeal. This shows that his growth is driven by genuine artistic passion rather than commercial pressure. And now guys, here's something that's probably most shocking: Jimin's ability to make other people better. If you pay attention, every collaboration involving Jimin, somehow all participants perform better than usual. Whether it's with BTS members, solo stages, or collaborations with other artists, Jimin has a natural ability to elevate everyone around him. This isn't just being supportive, guys, but an actual phenomenon where Jimin's presence somehow unlocks the potential of people working with him. Vocal coaches, choreographers, and even fellow artists often comment about how Jimin brings out the best in everyone. This is a leadership quality that's extremely rare and valuable. What's most incredible is Jimin's authenticity that never wavers regardless of the situation. In an industry that often expects idols to maintain a certain persona, Jimin is somehow always genuine. Whether he's happy, sad, excited, or tired, what you see is exactly what he feels. This isn't just being natural, but a conscious choice to always be honest with the audience. This authenticity creates an extremely deep connection with fans. People don't just admire Jimin as a performer, they feel genuinely connected to him as a person. And this is the foundation for sustainable long-term success, something most artists struggle to achieve. Here's another mind-blowing fact: Jimin's versatility in adapting to different visual concepts and fashion styles. He can look stunning in anything from casual streetwear to haute couture, from cute and playful concepts to mature and sophisticated ones. But what's remarkable is that he never loses his signature charm regardless of the styling. This shows an incredible understanding of visual presentation and personal branding that goes beyond just following stylists' directions. Let's talk about Jimin's collaborative spirit that's truly exceptional. In group dynamics, finding the perfect balance between shining individually and supporting the team is incredibly challenging. But Jimin has mastered this art perfectly. He knows exactly when to step forward and take the spotlight, and when to step back and let others shine. This emotional intelligence and team awareness is something that many seasoned performers struggle with throughout their entire careers. What's particularly fascinating is Jimin's ability to connect with people across different cultures and languages. Despite language barriers, Jimin's expressions, gestures, and overall presence transcend linguistic boundaries. Fans from all over the world, regardless of whether they understand Korean or not, feel emotionally connected to him. This universal appeal is something that cannot be taught or manufactured. It's a rare gift that very few entertainers possess. Another remarkable aspect is Jimin's consistency in delivering emotional depth in his performances. Whether it's a high-energy dance track or a heartbreaking ballad, Jimin never phones it in. Every performance feels fresh, authentic, and emotionally invested. This level of commitment to artistic integrity, especially in an industry that often prioritizes quantity over quality, sets him apart from his peers. The way Jimin handles pressure and criticism also demonstrates his exceptional mental fortitude. In an industry where public scrutiny is constant and often harsh, Jimin has maintained his grace and professionalism while continuing to grow as an artist. He uses criticism constructively rather than letting it discourage him, showing a maturity that's rare for someone who started so young in the industry. So guys, after all these facts, I think it's pretty clear why Jimin is truly one of a kind in the K-pop industry. This isn't just about being talented, because many idols are talented. This is about the combination of skills, emotional intelligence, authenticity, growth mindset, and genuine care for people around him that creates a package that's literally irreplaceable. Jimin proves that success in the entertainment industry isn't just about technical ability, but about human connection and genuine artistry. And honestly guys, a combination like this is extremely rare to find in one person, especially in an industry as competitive as K-pop. The most incredible thing about all of this is that Jimin makes it look effortless. He doesn't seem to be trying to be special or unique, he just is. And that natural authenticity is perhaps the rarest quality of all in the entertainment world. So what do you guys think? Are you convinced that Jimin really has something truly special and unique? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more amazing content about the K-pop world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.